Conclusion inevitable.
It was a jump to conclusions, Matt.
My conclusion was that this idea was not a practical deterrent.
My only conclusion can be that it was a Sith Lord.
In conclusion.
Hello there, folks. Welcome back to In Conclusion, the only movie podcast where miracles happen once in a while. I am Dan O'Keefe, and joining me, as always, is Anna Otto. Anna, how are you?
Dan, I know I just spent 20 minutes talking about my past with you.
Yes, that
Let's talk
no
about
one
my
will
present. Hear. Yes, thank you. Let's talk about my present. This past week I closed a show. That was really fun.
Nice.
Except Gage and I were struck by possibly the worst virus I've had in a long time.
Not nice.
Meanwhile, I was dog sitting and one of the dogs got sick.
Not nice.
Repeatedly. And then we had a bee infestation in our home.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm putting that one on
And
the nice side.
Thank you. They were very calm. And bees are no longer endangered, I found out.
Really?
So I'm really happy. Yeah.
Did we do something good? I mean, I didn't do anything. Did we as society do something good, or what happened?
I like to think I manifested that the bees would heal. Because I didn't own property until this past year, so I had no control over whether or not there was a no-mow-may situation.
There are some bees that are endangered.
Okay, is the European honeybee endangered? Because
No.
that's what we were... Oh, thank God.
This is a Vox article from last year. Honeybees are not in peril. These bees
God.
are.
Oh. Well, cheers to the European honeybee, Wisconsin state bug.
Is that really the state bug?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You learn something new every day. Welcome back to our learning podcast. Learning.
Yes. How are you, Dan? How's
I'm
your life
good.
been?
You know, I just learned something, so...
It looks like you had a really nice meal last night. Not that I was
What?
creeping on your Instagram. You were having some beautiful, pasta.
Oh, that was 2 days ago. Yeah.
Oh, I was salivating at your Instagram. Oh, wait, today it was...
Today was a picture
It
of
was
Richard
a picture
Nixon.
of Nixon, not salivating over that. Dry mouth.
Yeah. So, real turn of my Instagram story from beautiful Italian tasting menu restaurant in Santa Monica yesterday to an uncaptioned close-up picture of Richard Nixon today.
That was jarring. I mean, honestly, Dan, respectfully, I would expect nothing less from you because you love history.
Uh-huh.
You love presidents.
Correct.
So Dan, you should be so proud of me. Also, all my coworkers, whenever I tell them that I would put I'm stunned. I know it's JFK, but what is that? I'm having a brain fart.
I have a tapestry
Thank
of JFK
My
that
brain was saying template.
yeah, tapestry of JFK that I keep that thing on me in
His
case I
eyes
need
are
it.
unsettling.
Yeah, 100%. What were your coworkers proud of? Why should I be proud of you?
You should be proud of me because everybody in the office knows that I have a favorite historical figure. Do you know who it is?
I
I know you know. I know you know. I've talked about him.
I'm sure you
He's
have.
still alive.
Okay,
Newsflash.
he's Jimmy Carter.
Yes. Toast to Jimmy Carter, except you can't see my mug on my virtual background.
We are really testing fate by saying he's still alive when we're
Stop.
recording this.
Literally, do you know? Long may he live. Okay.
Yes. Long may he reign.
Long may he support equal housing for all.
Absolutely, 100%.
Period.
But no, I'm good. Anna has a cold, so if you hear coughing
Did
in
you
the
hear
background,
that?
it's because I'm not editing it out.
Oh shoot! I tried to mute myself. It said it was muted. Did you hear it?
I heard it
That's
loud
so
and clear.
embarrassing.
If it's not
Sorry,
there on the
everyone.
recording, this will just sound insane.
Well, I am sick, everyone. I have a cold. Well, it's not a cold. I have some sort of a virus. I'm non-contagious. I'm just annoyed.
Just broken.
I'm just devastated. My voice cannot go very high right now. enjoying a nice lemon lavender tea.
You know what I have been doing whenever my voice, like if I go out at night and then I wake up in the morning, I've been like yelling or something, and my voice
Party
is way
animal.
lower than normal. I'll just start singing the chorus of Please, Please, Please.
Oh, period. But for me, that's like my normal range.
Because like I can't normally drop down. It's very difficult for me to drop down that low to hit the.
Can't hit the motherfucker.
Like, heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker.
Everybody has to do it in the country voice, and I'm like, it's not that hard.
I beg you, don't embarrass me,
Heartbreak is one
motherfucker.
thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Oh. Sorry, I'm an alto, bitch.
You have to
It's in my
have
whole mouth on that.
you have to take advantage of your times to shine, because altos so rarely get the chance to shine.
When this song dropped, I was like, I can't wait to hit a karaoke bar. And then I was sick. I was literally struck down. The
You
Lord
still
knew I'd
have
be too
you have
powerful.
all summer. Please, please,
You're
please
right.
is going to be a summer lasting.
It's the song of the summer for me.
It is the summer of Chapel Roan and Sabrina
Period.
Carpenter.
Period. Yes, Dan. Oh my God, yes.
But I was saying a script that I wrote is in the quarterfinals of a script competition, so that's exciting.
Okay, slay, Dan. That's so exciting. Congratulations.
Yes.
What's it about?
Thank you. It is about 3 former child stars who host a failing rewatch podcast, and in a bid to drive up listeners for their podcast, they plan on faking the murder of a former castmate.
Okay, I feel like I heard you talking about this before. I think you told me about it, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I wrote it like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
But-
I definitely remember us talking about it. That's awesome, Dan. Congratulations. Keep me in the loop.
Thank
I'm
you.
clapping.
Only you. No one else will
Trust
get
me.
updates on this.
No one else. I won't tell a soul.
I'm just going to keep it secret. Speaking of not telling a soul, the movie that we're talking about today is unrelated. It is The Princess Diaries.
Everyone, mid-2000s girlies, where are you? Okay. This was the film. I went into work and told everybody that I was watching this, and all my girlies around my same age were like, yes, yes. So, cheers.
Princess
to
Diaries, released in 2001, directed by Gary Marshall. Do you know what else Gary Marshall's directed?
Not the foggiest, Dan.
Gary Marshall was a writer and director. He was a writer on The Lucy Show and The Dick Van Dyke Show, and then he adapted The Odd Couple into a sitcom in the 70s, and then he created Happy Days,
Okay, no wonder this movie was a sleigh. Listen to this.
and then he directed Pretty Woman
Okay, the track record is golden.
and Runaway Bride and a bunch of other movies, and then Princess Diaries.
He's slaying left and right. He's launching the careers of people left and right. Oh my
Written
God.
by Gina Wendkos, based on the book The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot, produced by Mario Iskovich, Deborah Martin Chase, and most interestingly, Whitney Houston.
Period.
It
She
is
loved the script.
it is that Whitney Houston. I saw her name pop up and I was like, "Wait, what?" Yeah.
Women supporting women. She probably liked the book or saw dollar signs.
Yes. Starring Anne Hathaway, Hector Elizondo, Heather Matazzaro, Mandy
Pause.
Moore.
Is Hector the brother?
No, he is the driver.
Oh, okay.
The brother is Robert Schwartzman,
Okay.
who I will talk about in a little bit. Also
Oh, no.
starring Julie Andrews.
Queen Julie. Okay, I'd also like to say before we get started that Gage walked into the downstairs where I was watching this in my sick bed, and he said, "Is this the one with Chris Pine?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Then I'm not interested." Bitch. I mean,
also, Eric Von Detten. How could I forget him?
Oh, is that the lead guy?
Yeah.
He looks like he walked out of an Abercrombie magazine, but he has his shirt on.
Yeah, exactly. He's Brink.
Yeah. Yeah? It's giving Abercrombie. Also, Can you believe A Walk to Remember came out like shortly after this movie?
What a world for Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore range. Can you say range? Because
Can you say
range.
gimme more?
Period. That's Britney Spears,
gimme Mandy, gimme Mandy, gimme.
Because I gave it a goog because sorry, I got chills because I was thinking about that movie.
Dare you
I was watching.
to move?
Oh my god!
Dare
Oh my
you
god!
to
In the scene
move?
where she's crying and she's scared she's gonna die. Oh! And Landon runs up to her and he goes, "Oh, baby, that's never gonna happen." I'm crying. I gotta watch it. I know we've already covered it, but it made me want to watch that movie. Anyway, Mandy plays a bitch in this one.
Yes. I didn't recognize her, honestly.
I did, but that's only because I had recently saw the clip with the ice cream squishing, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's Mandy Moore." And then I was also laughing because in that same scene, she was making fun of someone's sweater, and then in A Walk to Remember, she's made fun of for her sweaters. So again, range.
Music by John Debney. Do you know what else John Debney did the music for?
No.
A lot of movies. He's been nominated for 3 Oscars.
Slay.
He was, many Emmys, 1 Oscar. He was nominated for the score for The Passion of the Christ, but he also did the scores for just currently Kevin Costner's new movie Horizon: An American Saga, Chapter 1.
Oh, that's a long title I'm not interested in.
80 for Brady.
Don't know her.
Hocus Pocus.
Familiar, yes. I know her.
Jangle, A Christmas Journey.
That's too many J's for me.
The Greatest Showman.
Okay, why didn't you open with that one, Dan?
Because I'm going
Obviously, I
on
know
the
that
list. The Jungle
Wait,
Book, the new one.
This isn't the man who did the music for Dear Evan Hansen, is it?
No.
Okay, because I feel like somebody told me Dear Evan Hansen and the Greatest Showman
They have the
have a
same
connection.
musical writers.
Lyricists?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is orchestral.
Yes.
Okay.
This is just a composer. Well, not just a composer. He is a composer.
He's just a composer.
Yeah.
Just
Also
so
did the
you know.
music for Alex Cross, the 2012 movie with Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Iron Man 2. I'm going to keep going. Hannah Montana, the movie. Hotel for
period.
Dogs.
Yes.
Meet Dave. Evan Almighty. Spider-Man 3. The Ant
Is that the
Bully.
one with Vindicated? Wait, is that the one with... No, it's Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man
that
2
has
is Vindicated.
Dang. I unironically like that song. Please, I know I'm trash.
Cheaper by the Dozen 2. Chicken Little. Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Slay!
Additional music for Spider-Man 2. That's right. I cough as well when I hear Spider-Man 2.
I'm literally so mad because my microphone is showing that it's muted. That's so annoying.
Also did the music for Elf, Bruce Almighty, The Hot Chick, Spy Kids 2, Scorpion King, Snow Dogs, Jimmy Neutron, Spy Kids, Emperor's New Groove, The Replacements, Michael Jordan to the Max, an IMAX documentary about Michael Jordan.
Period. Okay.
The movie Dick. I'm ending it there.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I shouldn't have prefaced it with the movie. I should have just said Dick.
I would have said, are you good?
Princess Diaries was released on August 3rd, 2001.
Oh, a Leo. Just
What a
like
year.
me. I was 6.
I was 3.
That makes sense why you didn't watch it then.
What? Okay. With a budget of $26 million, it made $165.3 million at the box office. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 49% approval rating.
What's wrong with people? This is a classic.
A charming, if familiar, makeover movie for young teenage girls.
Okay, let's circle back to everyone in my office that was a female of my generation loves this film because we grew up with it.
It was nominated for 0 Oscars. It was nominated for 2 Teen Choice Awards. Choice Movie Actress Comedy for Anne Hathaway and Choice Movie Comedy. This was Anne Hathaway's first movie.
Yes, this is her breakout. She was 18. I looked it up. Sorry, I know you were probably going to tell me, but I just couldn't wait.
It's more than her it's her breakout because it's her first.
She slayed. Honestly, she slayed. And she is a queen to this day. She's good in everything she's in. Nobody
Correct.
changes my mind. I just watched that movie where she plays the woman who falls in love with the lead singer of a boy band. It's based off a Harry Styles fan fiction.
Oh, yeah.
She ate in
The
that
idea
too.
of you?
Yes, she ate in that too, okay? Don't even get me started. She's the queen.
I mentioned... No, I'll get to it later.
Okay.
When was the first time you saw this? In theaters?
I don't know, Dan. It's just always been a part of my life. I think it was actually on Disney Channel the first time I watched it, but I definitely had the soundtrack. So
That makes
I don't know.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't know the first time I watched it. It was definitely on Disney Channel or ABC Family or something. I don't know if I had ever seen it the whole way through in one sitting. It's just kind of been there constantly.
That makes sense. I feel like this isn't really your, like, you wouldn't be drawn to this.
No. If this was the Prince Diaries...
It would be about the musician.
You don't have to be rich. I still wouldn't have been into it. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
This
it's
watching it for the first
cute.
time, it was better than I expected it to be. Like,
Did Anna watch it with you?
no.
Oh, because she was gone. Duh.
Yes, she was
But I bet she loves
disappeared
it.
in a brief kidnapping.
Oh my god.
Well, she was taking a nap
Oh, okay.
using a child that she stole as a pillow.
Perfect.
That's where the word kidnapping comes from.
Great. I love that.
But I thought halfway through the movie, I was like, who directed this? Because this is directed so much better than it has any right to be. Mm-hmm. Like, the script is fine. Anne Hathaway knocks it out of the park
Slays.
100%.
For an
Without
18-year-old,
her,
she slays.
without her, this movie would be forgettable. But then I was like, oh, it makes sense that this was directed by Gary Marshall, because, like, there's heft behind it. I feel like another director would not... Another director who does not have that history with making rom-coms would not have had the deft touch that he has. Sandra Oh's also in this movie.
Yeah, this movie low-key is star-studded.
It starts off, Mia Thermopolis,
Oh. Queen.
high school student, nerd, in the band, rock climbs, can't public speak.
Okay, pause everything. I just found something that said that Anne Hathaway was almost the lead of A Walk to Remember.
What?
Can you freaking believe? Sorry, continue.
Dare you to Anne! Dare you to Anne!
Oh my god.
What a world that would have been.
That would have been crazy. I still would have loved it. I would have ate it up with a spoon.
Where there hath a will, there hath a way.
Period. Wife to William Shakespeare.
Exactly. So she is living with her single mother, Helen, in
Cool lady.
San Francisco firehouse.
I'm obsessed with their house. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
This definitely contributed to room dysphoria. I think that I and others had with this and like Drake and Josh seeing how cool their bedrooms were.
Yes.
And then
Now I'm not so sure after, the Drake and Josh. Or not Drake and Josh.
what?
The
after the documentary,
documentary. Yeah.
I don't think that the bedroom was designed that way for Dan Schneider to sexually abuse people.
I'm just saying, I can't look at that show the same way.
Why are you looking at it at all? You're an adult.
Because I loved it when I was little.
I loved Super Babies, Baby Geniuses too when I was little. I'm not going back to that.
Okay, well.
I loved Clock Stoppers when I was little.
What the heck is that?
It's a Nickelodeon movie.
Oh.
We had different childhoods.
We did.
Mia's got a crush on Josh Bryant, played by Eric Von Detten, and she often gets teased, bullied, some might say, by
she's cute.
Mandy Moore.
Because Mandy just is, she knows this is the end of the line. She's going to die in her next film.
She's got a good friend, basically one friend, Lily Moskovitz, who is Mia's...
she's got two friends.
Kind of. One friend that matters.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. Jeremiah is her other friend.
Oh, I was going to say Mia's, or, the brother.
Is she friends with him?
I guess they're acquaintances at best.
Right. He is in love with her.
He's like... The 2000s man had a certain look to him.
Yes.
And I hate to say it, but that look in movies, like when I watched Jennifer's Body for the first time, low-key makes me miss being like chasing after boys in high school and like that cutesy time of being with your friends. Like, oh, he's so cute. He looks like he's got the swoop hair, you know what I mean?
Swoop hair, like 3 shirts, a trilby, a chain wallet.
God, this is making me reminisce. Oh. Anyway, sorry.
woman that could take your spot, my love. That's just the soundtrack to him.
I'm literally going to have to go watch Jennifer's Body and cry after this.
Mia is getting bullied by... Who else?
I'm Lana.
But Mandy Moore.
I'm Anna. I'm whatever the last girl's name is. I only remembered Anna, because obviously.
Yeah.
And then Lana, because that's Mandy Moore.
So, Mia, her dad, she never met him. He's dead now.
Sad.
She has a grandmother, played by Julie Andrews. Clarice Rinaldi.
Clarice. Crazy name.
She is the queen of a small European kingdom called Genovia. That is famous for its oranges? Pears?
Pears.
Sorry, it's been a week.
It's okay.
I don't remember the specific fruit.
Get with it, Dan.
She inherited the throne from her father, Philip. And she comes to San Francisco determined to turn Mia from schlubby nerd to refined princess, so that someday in the future she will be queen.
Yeah, I wish that she would have just been okay with how her granddaughter was, but that's me watching this as an adult. As a little girl who wants to be a princess, I ate this up with a spoon.
Yeah, I think every little girl watching this is like, I'm such an outcast. I want to be a princess. Make me into a princess.
You know what? I wouldn't mind a makeover either, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Frizzy hair to straight hair.
How about straight hair to something with frickin' body?
Well, you got to start from the base layer that Anne Hathaway has in this movie. Her hair...
So already pretty gorgeous, though.
Yeah, already gorgeous. Kind of post-lightning strike.
Yeah.
In volume.
Brushed her hair when she shouldn't have.
Yeah, staticity. So, she doesn't want to become the princess. She's like, no, I'm here. I want to stay here. I want to be here. I want to rock climb. I want to go on my friend's radio show, which was the coolest thing to have in 2001.
Yeah, fair.
No one thought it was cool when I had a radio show in high school.
I thought it was cool when you had one in college.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I listened to it. And it definitely wasn't because I was dating your co-host. I listened to it because I'm a good friend.
Yeah. I think our only audience was Anna's.
Yeah, probably. No, because sometimes Jordan would listen with me.
Okay, but that's because she was in the room.
That's true.
It wasn't like, oh, did you hear the latest episode of their radio show? It was a real banger, wasn't it? Their 45-minute improv radio about Bye Bye Birdie.
We loved it. We ate it up with a spoon. It's fine.
I'm glad.
We're here to support our friends.
So Mia eventually decides, you know what? I will take these princess lessons. But she doesn't need to make her decision until the Genovian Independence Day ball being held in San Francisco for some reason in 3 weeks. Everybody loves celebrating their Independence Day in other countries.
Different country.
A couple of questions about this. What
Yes, please.
countries that celebrate an Independence Day have a monarch?
That's a real good question. I don't know.
Like, especially a separate hereditary monarchy
Yeah.
than
Well,
assuming whatever they gained independence from.
I would think that this should be like the queen is just for show. She's just for vibes.
Okay. And they still have a parliament that is kind of like a UK system.
Yeah, that's where my brain went.
Okay. That's good of you.
That's all I could think of.
Mine went to absolute dictator.
Oh, shoot.
I think that Julie Andrews rules her kingdom with an iron fist.
You think that she's not loved but feared?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
That is not represented in the movie at all, where everybody loves her.
yeah.
There's really no, like, protesters against her appearance or anything.
No, they're all like, all hail queen.
Yeah.
Please.
Which, one, this is America.
Period.
We bow down to no one.
I mean, let's be so for real, though. Like, we're obsessed with monarchy, low-key.
True, 100%. And I think there's a good portion of the country that wants a monarchy.
I don't want to... No.
A monarchy of who they want.
Yeah.
Someone who is above the law. Recent political events are not weighing
can't
on
do
me
it.
right now.
I'm sick. I'm
Totally
sick.
exonerated. No collusion. Yeah, I think
Sick.
that Julie Andrews is... I think that all of those are plants, honestly. I think that they were
she could
put
run
there.
An entourage.
Yeah. Even those cops that arrest her. And then she knights.
Yes. Which I was like, girl, please.
I have a lot of... You can't knight foreign residents.
She
They
was
won't
gonna
knight you
try.
unless you're a citizen. But I don't know
They don't know
Genovian
that.
law.
Genovian law is different. This is the law. This is the crown of the rose or whatever.
Yeah, I want to read the Genovian Magna Carta.
Yes.
So Mia, instead of driving her convertible that she has fixed up, despite being 16 years old, I don't know where she got that car from. Cool looking car though. She gets a limousine with Joe, her chauffeur, who is also the Queen's head of security, who becomes like a father figure to her.
He's so cute.
She gets made over, big ol' makeover, by
Love it.
Paolo Puttanesca.
Period.
Do you recognize the actor?
Yeah, but I don't remember his name.
So his name is Larry Miller. He's been in 8 million things.
Yeah.
I'm looking through. He was in Max Keeble's Big Move as the
Okay.
principal. He was in Runaway Bride. He was in Pretty Woman.
Slay.
He was a voice in B Movie. He was the boss. Buzzwell.
I've never seen B movie.
Oh, you're not missing anything.
Oh, okay.
He was in Mad About You.
Okay.
He was a voice on the Buzz Lightyear TV show. He was in 3 episodes of Law
Wait,
and Order.
Buzz Lightyear is Star Command?
Yeah, he was
I
XR.
watched that religiously. Oh, the little robot? The little yellow guy?
Probably.
He's got like a yellow square head? Okay, I'm familiar.
He was in 12 episodes of 8 Simple Rules.
Okay.
He was on 10 Things I Hate About You. He was on an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. A bunch of stuff. 2 episodes of NCIS. The Legend of Frosty the Snowman, the 2005 Christmas special,
Period.
where Frosty the Snowman is voiced by the voice of Patrick Starr.
Okay.
And the narrator is Burt Reynolds.
Iconic.
I've never heard of this before,
Me either, but I kind of love it.
right?
It's kind of
It's on-
slay.
It's on YouTube.
I might have to give it a watch. Maybe this Christmas, Dan?
Bring on Alex. He'd be into it. It might not be
Period.
weird enough for him.
Okay. We'll
But
give it a try.
He'll come up with other weird ones.
Good. Can't wait.
So Paolo gives her a makeover, and she becomes pretty. And it makes her classmates like, oh, I treated her so badly. Now that she's hot, I need to treat her nice.
Classic.
Happened
Except
to me.
For, it happened to you.
Yeah.
Girl.
Except for her friend, Lily, who now turns on her because of all this attention.
Yeah, why didn't Lily think something was up when the limo pulled around? She just assumed all of a sudden, oh, we got a driver now. Cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask any questions.
Not me, girl.
So Mia does tell Lily the truth, swears her to secrecy. They do a secret handshake like you have to do in all of these movies.
Yes.
But, she gets sold to the press. Someone outs her.
Definitely a student or something that overheard something.
It was
Because
Paolo.
you know those two were
It was
Oh,
Paolo.
you're right. It was Paolo. I forgot it was Paolo.
I'm surprised that a student didn't do it sooner
Because
because
don't you think...
no
those two
secret
loudmouths
lasts
would've
in a
definitely-
high school.
No.
Anna or Lana or Sandra O.
Yes. Well, she's a principal.
Yeah, principals are people.
That's true. My
Allegedly.
mom is a principal. Was.
Is she people?
Barely. Just kidding. I love you, Mommy.
So the paps, the paparazzi, they start chasing after her all the time, making life a living hell. And then there's this really weird scene where she gets in the back and Joe is drunk and speeding through a French tunnel, and they get in like a massive car accident because they're getting chased by
What?
the paparazzi.
That is not true. That's Princess Di. I thought I was having an episode for a second. I was like, is he like checking to see if I'm paying attention? What is going on? Dan, you had me for a second. I was so confused.
It worked. First date dinner. Mia is not fitting in. She can't talk to people. She has no idea what to talk about. Apparently, it's a
but
faux
I love
pas.
this scene.
It's a faux pas for her to try and douse the fire that is lit on the person sitting next to her's arm. They treat that like a major embarrassment, not like, oh, thank God you saved that guy from burning his arm off.
I love this scene, though. I'm not going to lie.
It's fun. It's cute. It's a
Yeah.
comedy of manners.
Well, and the whole thing with the prime minister is like trying to support her by doing everything she's doing. Mm-hmm. It's so cute.
Also, an undercurrent through all of this, there are like evil Genovians who are trying
the Baron
to
and the Baroness.
Yeah, they're trying to take control of Genovia, which they can do if Mia does not become the princess, apparently.
They're also my ultimate favorite trope of all time for evil people.
Just bumbling fools.
Short person, tall person. I don't know why, but the combo of short person who's running the scheme and tall person who's like just their assistant cracks me up every
It's
time.
like Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah. It's
Wh- who-
giving
What are your other examples?
Grapes of Wrath. No,
Okay.
wait. Of Mice and
Nope.
Men is what I meant.
Are they evil and running a scheme?
No, but they're definitely running a scheme.
Yeah.
They're not evil.
In Grapes of Wrath, the short person is the Dust Bowl.
I completely forgot what. I don't even think I could tell you a plot point in that book.
Gotta be honest, haven't read it.
Well,
Only-
I meant to say of Mice and Men.
I meant to say, you pronounced that.
I want everybody to know.
Good. Even though she embarrassed herself at the dinner, Julie Andrews, she thought it was endearing. They need to spend more time together. Cancel the lessons. Let's hang out.
Period.
Where do they go?
Where do they go, Dan?
No, I'm asking you because I forgot.
Are you kidding me? Don't they just go out on the town?
Yeah. Didn't they play a game?
I don't remember, Dan. I was sick. It was
watched
like
it
they
a
went
week
out
ago.
of town, and this was like when they go and they are. She's like, "I want you to see my baby."
And they drive around, and then they get arrested.
Yep.
Because she
and
doesn't
the
have a
baby's
license.
actually her car. That's being worked on by her best friend's brother.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So while they're bonding, we get some exposition backstory. Mia's parents did love each other, but they got divorced because there's no way that an artist, who is Mia's mom, and a crown prince of Genovia could ever have a life together.
Amen. Amen.
Because, there's nothing... It's not like the artist keeps a regular 9 to 5, and neither does the prince. So there's no way they could figure out some sort of engagement that would work for both of them.
Dan, you seem so
wouldn't
annoyed.
work. It's not hard. Are you kidding me? Congrats, artist. You don't need to fund anything. You always have your funding for your work. What are you going to do? I don't know.
True.
Oh, no. Sometimes you have to travel and go to state dinners. Isn't that annoying? Anyway, here's your loft to do art in for free. Run
God,
wild.
I wish.
I
Wouldn't
am
that be
annoyed.
nice? It's okay.
Anyway, the Philippe, also that's played by Renee Auberjonois,
What a name.
who is American.
Oh, okay.
Born in Manhattan.
Oh, okay, slay. Melting pot.
His father was a Swiss-born journalist who won a Pulitzer.
Oh, okay, slay.
Yeah. Renee was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine and on Benson, and he was in the movie version of MASH. He was Father Mulcahy.
Okay.
There you go. He died in 2019.
Oh, Rip King.
Yeah, so that's his history. So Mia's mom went back to America to give Mia a normal childhood. Okay, whatever. So Mia's popular. Josh invites her to a beach party with him, which means she's got to ditch Lily and forget her plans with Michael, Lily's brother.
Couldn't be me.
And you know what? I bet that
The swoopy
Michael, who's in a band,
hair. God, I would have been down bad.
didn't mention that. Do you know what I think he was writing song lyrics at that time?
Yeah.
Do you know what I think he was writing?
No. If you sing Dare You to Move.
No. I think he was probably going, I'm waiting for nothing. You're leaving me hanging. When did your heart go missing? When did your heart go missing? I treat you like a princess, but your life is just a one big mess. When did your heart go missing? When did your heart go missing? I mentioned that song specifically because Michael is played by Robert Schwartzman, the lead singer of the band Rooney, who sings the song When Did Your Heart Go Missing?
Period. Okay. All right. Slay.
He is Sofia Coppola's cousin
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
Jason Schwartzman's brother. And the band in the Princess Diaries is Rooney.
I love when they put a real band in. But they were
Right?
only in it for like 1 second.
Yeah, they're in one scene. It's like one shot.
Yeah.
They're named after Ed Rooney from Ferris Bueller.
Oh.
What a world. I thought that you would get more. Do you like Rooney? Do you know Rooney? Do you know that
really
song?
know them. No, but I was liking you singing it. I was dancing. Did you see
You
it?
should. It's a great song. You should listen to it. I was expecting more.
It
I thought that
feels
would
like
mean
it would
something
be my
to
vibe.
you.
It feels like it would
100%.
be my vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll listen to them tomorrow at work.
So Josh kisses Mia, in front of the paparazzi after they
Scum.
have a like cute moment in this like beach house thing where they're like about to kiss, but it's not working. It doesn't work, and they're like, okay, whatever, this isn't gonna work out. But then when he's in front of the camera, he gets his 15 minutes of fame.
He's scum for real. Don't even get me started. I know, like, I don't even know, Dan. He was just making me mad. He's all trying to kiss her in front of everybody. This is why she should be with Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. In this essay, I will.
And then Mandy Moore, she gets the paparazzi to take a picture of Mia only wearing a towel.
That also made me mad because,
Mia is a child.
15. That's child pornography. Yup. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's child pornography, but it is still not something that should be printed in a newspaper.
Well, it's evil and it's wrong.
Yes. Speaking of evil and wrong, Ed Rooney in Ferris Bueller's Day Off is played by Jeffrey Jones, who is, I believe, he was charged with soliciting a minor to pose for nude photographs. He is a convicted and registered sex offender.
Oh my God! The band should change their name.
Yeah, they should change it to Cameron.
That's really brutal. Oh, I love Cameron. He's my favorite one.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
I love Cameron.
Anyway, back to Princess Diaries. The photos are inappropriate for a princess, and Julie Andrews reams Mia. And
but
Mia's
it wasn't her fault.
I know, it never is.
I was screaming.
Well, people just understand. Mia's humiliated. She's going to renounce her title. And then Joe, the driver, who throughout this whole movie has been cuddling up to Julie Andrews, getting romantic between the two. He reminds Clarice, Mia's still just a teenager and just a granddaughter. You were too harsh.
Way too harsh.
So she makes amends with Lily, and then Mia stands up to Lana by throwing ice cream on her. It's great.
Good. That part was delicious.
That uppance come. I'm not going to say that again.
I hated that. Thank you so much. That gave me the ick. Thank you so much.
So then Mia invites Lily and Michael to the ball. Michael says no, he's heartbroken. He treats you like a princess, but your love is just one big mess.
I was literally throwing up with anger.
I don't understand. How could you forget?
I'm looking them up. Their band. Anyway.
We're going to take a brief 4.5 minute pause, still in the recording, while Anna listens to When Did Your Heart Go Missing?
Now I'm looking up the boyfriend in Jennifer's, but oh my God, he's so cute.
Who is it?
His name.
Is it Josh Hartnett?
I don't know.
Okay, now I have to look it up. I've never seen Jennifer's body.
His Johnny Simmons. That is the most.
Oh, I know Johnny Simmons. He's in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and he was in the short film version of Whiplash.
Oh, I could literally. He's just so cute. And when he died in Jennifer's body, spoilers, I was screaming, crying, throwing up, kicking. Gage was like, "This is supposed to be like a dark, like scary comedy." I was like, "I am sick to my stomach, crying over a man." Gage.
But what about Adam Brody? Adam Brody's hot too. He's Nikolai Wolf.
Yeah, I found him. He's not for me. He's for the streets. This is
I'm the streets. He's for me.
Right here.
He's married to Leighton Meester from Gossip Girl.
Yeah, the lead singer of The Pretty Reckless these days.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Which
it's
one am
somebody
I
else from
thinking
Gossip
of?
Girl.
Oh, that's Taylor Momsen. I get them confused all the time.
Yeah. She was on Good Girls Go Bad.
Yeah, that song used to be my ish back in the day.
You were like, I'm a bad
blast
girl.
That. I know your type. Your daddy's little girl. Yeah, your dad. Oh, I was in my bedroom choreographing. Oh,
So-
sorry. I might have to listen to that after this. Might have to play that at my wedding.
Mia is terrified of having to renounce publicly her throne at the ball.
Very sad.
And she's terrified of doing that, so she runs away, gets caught in the rain. Her convertible top is down. She's just getting soaked.
So sad.
What's a girl to do? Is it punishment?
Karma.
And then she gets a letter from heaven,
Yep.
from her father.
Her deceased papa.
And he's like, Mia, be a princess. I know I wasn't there for you, but I am now.
Yep.
In the God wants you to be. I'm talking to God right now. He wants you
Oh.
to be a princess.
Hey, Mia, it's me.
Here, I'll put
be a
God.
princess.
Yeah, I'll put God on the line right now. He sounds like a
Lord.
woman. He sounds like this woman named Anna Otto, who was
She's got a cold.
in your time 6.
Oh, I was not wise as a 6-year-old. I was just busy being 6.
Joe saves Mia from the downpour. They get to the ball.
Yes.
She accepts her role as princess. She gives a speech. She gets over her fear of public speaking and doesn't vomit everywhere. Like, this is pitch perfect.
Oh my god.
And then she changes into a gown, goes into the ballroom. Michael offers her a dance.
Oh, with his swoopy hair? Crying.
Mm-hmm.
God, I miss the swoopy hair days sometimes.
It'll come back.
I'm surprised these boys didn't have broken necks from all that, the flipping.
It just strengthened it. That's why they all have
God.
real thick
That's why everybody's got juicy
90 Day
necks these
Fiancé
days.
necks now.
Big head.
They share a first kiss, and then Mia is traveling on a plane with her cat,
With Fat Louie. We love Fat Louie.
and we see the castle in Genovia.
Oh,
And
sets it up perfectly.
miracles happen once in a while.
I'm dancing. You can't see it, but I am.
And that is the Princess Diaries.
A sleigh, if ever there was one. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I hate
feel
it
like-
too.
I feel like I know what your review of this movie is going to be.
10
Yeah.
out of 5.
Yeah. That's not surprising. This is, with how vibes-based you are, this is, like, on a sine wave, you and this are perfectly matched.
Here's the thing. Excuse me. That's not the thing. This is the thing. People my age who like princesses love this freaking movie. If you were a little girl when I was a little girl, you watched this. Be honest.
Well, thinking about what are the other live-action princess movies? Because you have all the animated Disney ones.
For me, it was the Brandy Cinderella. That was a big one for me.
Okay.
Huge for me. I watched it all the time.
But this is modern.
I know.
This is-
That was just more like I loved all the singers. I thought everyone was so beautiful in it.
Like-
This one I liked for the plot.
I think the connection that you can have to this that you can't have with a lot of like Cinderella or other stories like that is like Mia is a person that you will be.
Yeah, like let's be real. I was not sweeping up the embers of the fire, like
Yeah.
hoping, sitting in a little chair, sweeping. My dad met Brandy once. That's the only thing I have to add to that.
Oh, did he go, Brandy, you're a fine girl? And then she smacked him
No.
because that sounds gross.
She said, "Hey, can I go back here behind the stage?" And my dad said, "I'm sorry, this is all electrical equipment, so it's professionals and employees only." And she said, "Okay," because he was working at her concert.
Incredible. Are there anything about this movie that stands out specifically outside of just the vibes that you're like,
Be so honest, the makeover scene is everything.
okay,
It still is. I want to recreate it at my wedding. The this and this to this. A
Yeah.
princess. Yeah. I want to do that on my My wedding day.
Well, that's
I
good
gotta
to
find
know.
2 really ugly pictures of me, like just hideous beyond. Shouldn't be hard.
There's a lot of trivia about this.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm buckled.
So
Wait, Dan, we didn't even talk about what you thought. Or should we
it's
hold on?
good. It like I said before, it punches above its weight. I think that story-wise, it's kind of rote. Like nothing.
Well, it's for kids.
That's not a negative necessarily. It's just like you get what you expect when you come into this, which is good for something like this. Yeah, I think that God, the way that bullying has changed throughout the years is so interesting.
I miss the old bullying.
Right? Well, it was confined. Now, like how the internet, nobody says BRB anymore because nobody's ever that disconnected from each other.
Yeah. I said LOL out loud. No, I said TPH in a conversation with a child, and they bullied me. I laughed and laughed.
But, like, bullying, it happened at school. Or when you were getting followed home from school. Or when they would break into your house to beat you up after school.
Oh,
or what?
Okay.
But it wasn't like how cyberbullying is everywhere all the time.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Like, I heard some of the kids talking at rehearsal one day about how somebody had started an I Hate Another Kid club on Facebook.
Yep.
And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Those kids
I
use
could not
Facebook?
imagine. Maybe it wasn't Facebook. All
Was
I
it
know is they
Snapchat?
talked about some sort of digital I hate so-and-so club. And I was like, y'all got me messed up for real. Because that's just so beyond mean.
Never underestimate the ability of children to be mean.
Yeah, that's for dang sure.
But, yeah, and, like, all the performances are good. It's good. I think it's good. You're going to be mad when I give my final score, but I think it's good.
I am, because I can already tell by your tone, Daniel.
Yeah. The trivia. Anne Hathaway told the director that her retainer gave her trouble speaking. So that's why they wrote the scene with the retainer in.
Love it.
And it was her idea to be wearing the pore strip.
Oh,
and for the brush
love it.
to break in her hair.
Both relatable.
This was Julie Andrews' comeback movie because she had a botched vocal surgery that kind of
yeah.
lost
I thought
her.
that was after this movie.
It was beforehand. It was in 1997 to remove nodes, and then there was permanent damage that destroyed the purity of her singing voice and made her speaking voice raspy.
I did not hear a single bit of rasp, girl.
No.
She sounded elegant as ever.
And that, well, from 2000 onwards, she has been operated on 4 times to improve her speaking voice.
Oh, Julie.
So this was her comeback, her first role after that surgery. So sad.
Sad, but I love her, and I love that she came back.
When Mia falls off the bleachers, that was an accident.
Yes, that I knew.
The author of the book was so excited to learn that Julie Andrews was cast as the queen that she approved of killing off Mia's father, because that is not a thing that happens in the book. Heather Matazzaro, who plays Lily, she has a podcast called Shut Up and Listen, which is the name of her radio show.
Yeah.
The movie originally ended with Mia agreeing to fly to Genovia, but then Gary Marshall's granddaughter was like, I want to see the castle.
That's so relatable.
So it's stock footage that they just added in at the end. And then that last scene became a TikTok trend recently. I say recently, over the past year, of Princess, open your eyes and welcome to Genovia. And it's people like opening up their blinds overlooking like Comsahawken, Pennsylvania, in just like 8 lanes of freeway.
Yes. Love it.
Mandy Moore plays against her typical type in this movie, where she is not like the quiet, mousy church girl, basically. Instead, she plays the alpha bitch.
Yeah, but she kind of ate.
Yeah, she plays. This is kind of what her whole plot point in Entourage is like as well, where she wants to play roles like this instead of her normal like cutesy roles.
Oh, but she's so good in A Walk to Remember.
Oh, she dares you to move.
She dares me to move. My heart stirred. Oh my God. Oh baby, that'll never happen. I'm crying. Fuck. I love that movie so much.
Clarissa's secretary.
For this.
Clarissa's secretary is played by Kathleen Marshall, who is Gary Marshall's daughter. In the picture of Mia's father, the voiceover is by that actor that we talked about. The picture of Mia's father is Anne Hathaway's dad.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. When Mia sets fire to the guy's arm at the state dinner, flames were supposed to go out when she put his arm in the ice bucket. And then when they didn't, she panicked and threw water on him. And that's the take that they used in the movie.
I love it.
And the relationship between Joe and Clarice was a throw-in that Julie Andrews and Hector Elizondo came up with themselves.
I love it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then here are the other actresses that were considered for Mia.
Okay.
Jessica Alba.
Okay.
Christina Applegate.
Okay.
Drew Barrymore.
Okay. So far
Jessica
I can see all
Biel.
of them. Okay.
Cameron Diaz.
Oh no, I can't see Cameron Diaz in this role. Sorry,
Kirsten
Cameron.
Dunst.
No. Cut.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Maybe.
Katie Holmes.
Maybe.
Kate Hudson.
No.
Juliette Lewis.
I don't know who that is.
Eva Mendes.
Oh, okay.
Alyssa Milano.
Okay.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen from Saved by the Bell. Reese Witherspoon.
Okay.
And Liv Tyler.
Interesting choices, but I think they made the right call.
Oh, 100%. And then Helen Mirren was considered for the role of the Queen.
Oh, she would have been good too.
That's the trivia. Anna, would this movie be better, worse, or the same with Jonathan Taylor Thomas as... I'm going to go with Josh.
Does he have the swoopy hair?
Yeah.
Then yes.
The swoopy hair
I
is
think,
a
would've
natural
slayed.
evolution from the middle part.
I feel like it would have been crazy because he's short.
True.
But, you know, I think
Absolutely.
I would have ate it up. I think he could have done it.
I think he could have too. I don't think he could be Michael, though.
No. I don't think so either.
Jimmy Stewart as the Queen.
Ooh.
Now, Mia, you're the Queen of Genovia. What do you mean your car is your baby?
I love it.
I'd watch it. I'd watch Jimmy Stewart in every role. Jimmy Stewart as Lana.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah.
Same
I love it.
costumes, same size, everything. He's
Yes.
just squeezed in.
Okay, slay. It might be a little short
Recently
on him.
deceased Jimmy Stewart as... I'm picturing Jimmy Stewart aged in 2001.
Oh. You know
having
what?
died in the mid-90s.
Love it. Love it.
On a scale of 1 to 5 miracles happening, what do you give it?
Obviously, Dan, it's a solid 5 for the men.
Yeah, you already gave it a 10. I don't even know what I even needed
love
to
it.
ask.
I love it. Love it. Oh,
I give it a 3.
Sensational.
3 out of 5. Above average.
Dan.
It's above average. It's good.
Sure, Dan.
It's fun.
Sure, Jan.
I need to go
messed
talk
up
to
for
my
real.
boyfriend,
Skew.
George. George Glass.
You got me messed up.
I was watching the Brady Bunch over the weekend on Paramount Plus. They don't have every episode on there because of music licensing issues. I hate
Well,
it.
that's
I can't watch the
stupid.
first episode of the Grand Canyon.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dan.
Three-parter. They only have parts 2 and 3. That's about the Princess Diaries.
Well,
Florence Henderson as Queen Clarice. She has the swoopy hair.
oh my God. I don't even know what to think.
Do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. I think I'm just happy that we watched it. It made me happy.
I am too. And that is it for this week's episode of In Conclusion. If you want to support us, we're on Facebook and Twitter at In Conclusion, on Instagram at In Conclusion Podcast, at patreon.com/InConclusion. I am on Twitter at DanO'Keefe86 and on TikTok at Not Dan O'Keefe. Anna, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at AutomusPrime818, or you can find me on Twitter at AutobotsRollout, capital O for Auto, capital B for Bots, capital R for Roll, and the O in Roll, and the O in Out are zeros.
Beautiful. We'll be back next week with The Princess Diaries 2, Armed and Fabulous. Sorry,
can't wait.
The Royal Engagement.
I wish it was Arms and Fabulous.
That's the Miss Congeniality 2.
Oh, I never seen those movies.
My dad loves them.
That makes complete sense,
Yeah.
and I could not be less shocked.
In the meantime, everybody stay safe and have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye! Ooh, that was more voice than I've had in a couple days.
A Creative Land podcast.